Imagine a friendship that spanned 15 years, through thick and thin, shattered over a single bedroom. This is the story of how a simple Airbnb disagreement cost Mark his best friend John and revealed a painful truth about the relationship John was in. Mark and John had been best friends for over 15 years. They'd lived together, shared countless memories, and considered each other brothers. John was never the emotional type, so when he told Mark he was getting married and asked him to be his groomsman, Mark was genuinely thrilled. But John mentioned something that gave Mark pause. He wished Mark and his fiancée, Amy, got along better. Amy had been saying Mark wasn't making an effort with her. Mark was confused. He always greeted her, talked to her, included her in games and conversations. If anything, he felt he was the one initiating. Time passed, and a group of 10 friends decided to plan a weekend getaway. Mark and his partner organized it. They found a great Airbnb everyone loved, except John and Amy took forever to decide if they wanted to come. By the time they confirmed, the place was already taken. They found a backup, a smaller house where not every couple would get their own room. In their group, they had a tradition, drinking games, and the winners got first pick of rooms. Silly maybe, but it was fair and always worked. Mark messaged John to see if they were still in. John replied that Amy wasn't comfortable sharing a room with others. Mark reminded him about the tradition and said it wouldn't be fair to make an exception. Then John came back with a proposal that floored Mark. He asked, "Sarah, why don't you share your room with someone else so we can have it?" Mark couldn't believe it. This was completely out of character for the friend he knew. Mark told John that wasn't fair to ask. After that, John and Amy decided not to come at all. What bothered Mark most was there were other solutions. They could have helped find a bigger place or suggested alternatives. Instead, it felt like Amy got upset because they didn't immediately give in. After that weekend, the friendship between Mark and John just died. No messages, no calls, no invites. John and Amy ended up having a secret wedding with only her friends and family. None of John's longtime friends were invited. They've since had a baby, and Mark doesn't even know the child's name. Mark is getting married next year. He doesn't even know if John would come if he invited him. What hurts most is losing a 15-year friendship over something that feels so small. Part of him feels Amy pushed John to choose between her and his friends, and he chose her. Mark understands, but it still stings. So, what do you think? Was Mark wrong to stick to the tradition, or did John's fiancée force a wedge that was already there? Have you ever lost a friend over something that seemed trivial but turned out to be about something much bigger? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this story, subscribe for more real-life tales that make you think. See you next time.